Vehicle and automobile imports. Welcome to our video on ISF documentation for vehicle and automobile imports. If you are considering importing vehicles or automobiles into the United States, it is important to understand the specific ISF documentation requirements for this process. Importing vehicles or automobiles into the United States involves a complex customs process that requires proper documentation and compliance with regulations. Vehicle imports are subject to specific requirements, and understanding these requirements is crucial to avoid delays and penalties. One of the key documents needed for vehicle imports is the Vehicle Identification Number, VIN. The VIN serves as a unique identifier for each vehicle and is crucial for accurate identification and classification. It provides important information about the vehicle, such as the manufacturer, model, year of production, and specifications. To import a vehicle, you will need the manufacturer's Statement of Origin, MSO, or Certificate of Title. This document proves ownership of the vehicle and contains details such as the vehicle's make and model, Vehicle Identification Number, VIN, and the name of the original owner. The bill of sale or commercial invoice is necessary to determine the value of the imported vehicle. This document provides information about the purchase price, payment terms, and other relevant details. It is important to ensure that the invoice accurately reflects the vehicle's value to avoid any issues during customs clearance. Depending on the type and age of the vehicle, you may be required to present emission compliance documents. These documents certify that the vehicle meets the environmental standards set by the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, EPA. Compliance requirements vary based on the vehicle's model year, engine type, and other factors. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA, documentation is necessary for compliance with safety standards. This includes the NHTSA Form HS7 or the Declaration for Importation of Motor Vehicles and Motor Vehicle Equipment. This document ensures that the imported vehicle meets the safety requirements set by the NHTSA. A customs bond is required for vehicle imports to ensure the payment of duties, taxes, and other fees to U.S. Customs and Border Protection, CBP. A customs bond serves as a financial guarantee and must be obtained before importing the vehicle. It is important to work with a licensed customs broker or surety company to obtain the appropriate bond. A power of attorney is a legal document that authorizes a customs broker to act on your behalf during the importation process. Importing a vehicle often involves complex regulations and paperwork, and appointing a customs broker with a power of attorney allows them to handle the necessary documentation and customs clearance procedures. Depending on the specific circumstances of the vehicle import, other documents may be required. These can include a recall clearance letter, a temporary importation bond, or a carnet de passage. It is important to consult with a customs broker or check with CBP to determine if any additional documents are needed. Importing vehicles into the United States requires compliance with various import regulations. It is important to stay updated with the latest regulations and requirements set by CBP, NHTSA, and the EPA. Engaging the services of a knowledgeable customs broker can help ensure proper compliance and avoid any complications. Enlisting the services of a customs broker experienced in vehicle imports can greatly simplify the documentation process. Customs brokers are well versed in all the necessary paperwork, regulations, and compliance procedures for importing vehicles. To recap, the vital ISF documentation for vehicle and automobile imports includes the Vehicle Identification Number, VIN, Manufacturer's Statement of Origin, MSO, or Certificate of Title, Bill of Sale or Commercial Invoice, Emission Compliance Documents, NHTSA documentation, Customs Bond, Power of Attorney, and any additional required documents. Accurate and complete ISF documentation is essential for a smooth and compliant vehicle import process. Failing to provide the necessary documentation can result in delays, penalties, or even the rejection of the vehicle at the port. Therefore, it is crucial to ensure that all documentation is in order before initiating the import process. If you have any doubts or questions regarding the ISF documentation requirements for vehicle imports, it is recommended to consult with a licensed customs broker. They can provide expert guidance, assist with document preparation, and ensure compliance with customs regulations. Importing vehicles and automobiles requires meticulous attention to ISF documentation. Gathering and submitting the correct documentation within the specified timeframe is essential for a smooth and efficient import process. Thank you for watching. We hope you found this video informative and helpful for understanding ISF documentation for vehicle and automobile imports. Stay tuned for more valuable content on customs brokerage and international trade.